Yahoo! Prof here, and we have squares. It has been a while. Zoom into 5x. There you go.
Hi, kids.
And I had to have them here because these
Duct tape
two here that came in yesterday have a bit of nostalgia to them.
Oh, I gotta get my knife out.
They actually brought your knife? Did you see this guy?
My SOG.
Those are studio monitors. Yeah, limited edition clear purple. And yeah.
They make speakers?
Yeah, they make portable studio monitors now. They're actually battery powered.
But
you can also wire. Yep, you can wire power them, or you can put balanced TRS audio through them. You saw these guys at work. The clear, the hiddens. Really like those. I gotta get a case for them though. I should probably put them back in the box just to keep them safe for now.
Well, I could have used the professional box.
Yeah, you want to use this is the no. It's a letter opener. It's just like a really sharp letter opener.
Yeah, no. I think it's too sharp. I'll probably cut myself.
P-Stone sharpened it for me. Oh,
What?
that's got yeah.
The great.
Yeah, he got a really nice knife sharpener. Here, do we need more light?
He was that guy that went to school for culinary, right?
Yeah,
That's
food science.
Food science.
He didn't want to be a chef, but he wanted to
Food
be.
science, that's right.
He wanted to do things food. Like he went.
Did they teach him culinary stuff?
Well, I mean, he's in like food, like food test kitchens and stuff. Like that's what he's doing. Or before it was.
So he didn't learn the prep of the food, just kind
of.
of.
Oh, I mean, he did that because he like doing chef and other chef things before. But then having done that as like a young lad, like in Kohler, he's like, I don't know if I want to be a chef necessarily for my living.
I hear it kind of sucks. At least according to some of the guys we work with.
Oh, guys, if you haven't seen it yet, please check out my new Prismagic video from LTT. They're nice enough to send over this screwdriver for me to take a look at, by the way, before it's even for sale yet. I thought I was just getting one, but no, you can only do notifications. So check that video out.
You calm down over there, Paisley.
You can cut it this way, dude.
I know. No, I'm not taking any chances. I think I'll stab myself. I'm gonna use this little guy.
Okay.
And it's got the little tonto edge, you know. There we go. She's like charged me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think she felt threatened for her dad.
All right. So we gotta do a 0.5x just to see the expression when he opens this up.
Do I even want to know?
Yes and no. I think you'll think it's fun. I may have went on eBay and looked for some old discontinued items.
What the fuck am I even? Opening up, Elliot.
They're useful.
What did you order? Was this something we had in the squad? Or
Yep.
Okay,
I think right here there's like.
Yeah, I see the tape. God, squad life. You just bought the stuff from the Kohler store. That's all.
No.
You're just scalping it online.
I'm pretty sure everywhere had these. They're you'll see they're quality, okay? There's a reason why. Okay, let's put it this way. There's a reason why I got this out.
Oh no! Oh hey, yeah, these things. Yeah. I think I gave the one that I had one of these at least to. Oh, not this guy. What the hell?
It's the full set of them.
I was gonna say it looked like there were three.
Man, the smell out of these though.
Am I allowed to open the bubble?
That you gotta admit, that smells like smoke. Somebody be smoking.
Yeah, they get this out of our store after it caught fire, basically.
I would not be surprised.
Ship it off to Florida, they'll recondition it. So happens to buy the burnt shit.
I mean, it does. It smells like fucking smoke, like really fucking smoky. Maybe this person just smoked, yeah.
It looks like the plastic's discolored too. Oh yeah, those were. That one I remember seeing. I don't think I ever used it. That one I might have.
You definitely have used that. That is all we had. That is all we had for precision screwdrivers when I started in the squad.
iFixit kit.
No, those didn't exist yet, dude.
I suppose. What is that?
Oh, that's not it.
Oh, don't dox the person. Oh no, it's the instruction set.
Iron bridge tools, 3-piece mini tool set.
What the actual fuck is this?
Ratchet. Like a really chintzy ratchet. Man, these dudes, holy jeez, wherever these were, it literally could have been our store that burned down. Holy bloody.
I mean, didn't the project team say that like they have multiple stores burned down a year? Yeah, there's so many that burned down that like the company just accounts for.
Oh. Let's get, I think it's the packaging on these things that's especially,
Yeah, probably.
especially bad. It's like, it's not like smoker smoke, it's like smoky smoke. You want to open the other box?
Oh man, I touched it. Ugh. Right, what do we got in here? Are you coming up to help, Paisley?
There is the latest version of these I did miss. I couldn't get.
Is it this guy right here?
Yeah, but I'm missing some from the set.
I don't know if this is bringing back good or bad memories. Especially the smoky smell. Oh yeah.
That's definitely water damaged.
Yeah, probably.
That is.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That like that. See that bleeding? That color bleeding?
Yeah.
That might even be. That might even be like moldy.
I might as well just open it facing towards the camera so they can see too. What the fuck?
Now those are brand new. I might have to hit these, get this guy up, and.
Are they all the same?
No, yes and no.
What do we got here?
Okay, so.
Hey, welcome. Hi, you want to sniff it? She's like, why does it smell funny?
Yeah, this.
Take a big whiff. If the cat drops over dead, you know. Oh, this one. Oh, what we got here?
These.
What we got?
Wow. These smell like smoke.
What is this thing?
And they're all
Same
water
thing
damaged. Oy. I thought I was doing pretty good.
This thing kind of is too, a little bit down here.
Here's the box.
Oh,
there's the
perfect shape, man. The cat is taking some sniffs, Elliot. I think she is
Yeah, those might have to go out in the garage for a while, dude.
I think she is judging.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you get 2 sets of them?
No, if you look there, they're slightly different. I ordered this set first, but then I realized, like here, this is a 16 piece.
Another guy right here.
Right?
Hey, cat.
This is a 16 piece. This is a 20 piece.
All right, guys. Sorry for the cat's butt in the video.
Oh, she's in all the videos. Dude, she crashes the videos. Sometimes she knocks the camera over. Paisley does what she wants. Yeah.
It wouldn't be a Profits video without cat butt.
Yeah, pretty much.
That guy's just sitting
Holy
there, like, staring off into
Jesus.
space like he's contemplating his cat life. There we go. Yeah. There you go.
This one's actually never been opened. So these are brand new. Look at that. The pins aren't even broken.
Those ones all have been. This one too. Maybe that guy hasn't.
These two haven't. No. Look, this one literally has the original locking pins, so you know it hasn't been tampered with. So this thing's just.
They sold
like
open goods.
I mean, I'm guessing this is actually probably from a fire. To be truthful, like a Best Buy. I'll have to just let them go in the garage and off gas. Oh, you remember that, dude? Is that one smell too, or is you smelling those?
I think it's just that hitting me finally, you know.
Yeah, these don't smell at all.
Yeah.
But I had never seen those smaller sets, and I didn't realize when I originally ordered, because these came as a 3-pack. If you notice, they actually exactly fit in the box. I think these used to come as a set of 3, like, things if you wanted them.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the older ones, because if you notice, it's only 16, 14, 20. Mm-hmm. Whereas these are 20, 21, 20, 21, 22. And 22. Oh. And I mean, 2 of those are brand new, because they are unopened. I'm going to say, though, they look fucking water damaged as shit, though. Yeah. And they smell smoky, like, let's just say, guys, we legitimately had a store fire. So we know what it smelled like.
It was stanky.
For all of our shit for months.
It was stanky.
It was bad. So I have a feeling that this legitimately may have come out of one of those So the little ratchet guy that you were asking about, I have actually never seen that one before. I never knew there was a third kit to the set.
Yeah.
I remember having... Wait, I swapped it. My bad. This guy goes here, and this guy, the water damaged one,
Well, I think
goes there.
Oh yeah, it was that. That was the new one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because this one is... Look at that guy.
You can see the labels are all jacked up.
Yeah, not nearly the same, though.
Yeah. You see they're kind of a little bit jaded up, but 2010, so I mean, it's like a 15-year-old label. So
Yeah. But this guy, we definitely had in the squad.
Big chunks, boy.
And
oh yeah, I think towards the end I remember using this thing, and I was like,
it's the sloppiest.
It sucks.
Yeah.
And I just went to use the iFixit kit, or I just didn't use a ratcheting screwdriver, because I think the one we had didn't even effing work. So I was like, yeah, this sucks.
Yep. So I was talking about these in a video where I was talking about 4mm bits. I was looking at maybe the Wihas back there or something, and I'm like, you guys don't understand. Like, oh no, and I was talking about like the iFixit bit, and like how everybody's like, oh, you just gotta get iFixit. I'm like, oh no, it was the precision. So I was talking about precision screwdriver. I got dedicated precision screwdrivers for JCIS. And I'm like, I still like a dedicated precision screwdriver. Also, you got to remember, guys, way back in the day, you didn't have 4mm bit. Like, we're talking like in the 90s when I bought my first precision screwdriver set. You didn't have no 4mm bits. And then prior to iFixit coming on the scene, this is the shit here. Let me turn on some more light. God, those smell, man. They stink, man. Let's put that in there. Are any of that useful? Let's open them up and.
It's just like what it comes with it for the get. If I can open the goddamn thing. Come on, old man hands. There you go. Oh. Boom. Boom.
Oh, so it's but it is a 3-piece mini tool. So this we actually got the 3, and this is the 3.
Boom.
Okay, so they are. It was interesting when I was trying to find one, but it does seem like. And I remember us having this one, and we had not this guy. Right? You haven't seen that guy before?
I have.
Yeah. I added the little hand, the little.
It was a little double-bladed guy.
Though. No. I bought it because it looks like a letter opener, but it's actually a
knife.
And then I added the little lanyard guy and the bead on there, just to give, because with my hand to pull it out, having just this little bit of. That guy was normally up in my office. The locking, here, watch. You know, see how that lock's closed? Yeah. However, it's quite worn out. So even if you do the slightest,
accidental.
Yeah,
clicks may occur if you set your
and I may have cut myself with it a couple times.
Yeah, accidental clicks may occur if you set your debounce too low, Elliot. I'm just letting you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, there you go. That's how you unlock it. Actually, I don't need to do that. Fuck.
But yeah, otherwise it's really nice because if you look at the blade, it's one of the non-stick ones, so it's great for cutting like tape and stuff like that.
Adamantium. All right, sounds good.
So I love that thing. The only thing that's been annoying over the years is that it started not actually like if you drop it in there, like and you just watch, if you just let it. If it hits the bottom, it'll just open up. I mean, it's not being very. There you go. See? So if you just like chuck it in the cup, you know, like I would normally do it, and it just goes boing and. But yeah, so I had to have squares over for this because these are the tools, guys. Like Best Buy actually sold these Skil tools, I believe, in the home theater section, not even the PC section.
That's where I got my one set that payments I now have.
I've never seen this ratchet before. We'll look at the non-smelly one. Okay, so is this metric or standard is the question. Can you check that set? This is 7mm, so this is metric.
What's that guy here?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on a second. I gotta put that down. You're gonna have to hold
12 mil.
9:30 seconds.
So that's why they're different. Those are
1/4 inch.
That's a standard set then.
3/16.
Yep, this is a metric set. So guys, if you for some reason want this shitty Skil ratchet,
Phillips 3. What this little guy? What are we looking here? A T20. Eee.
Yeah, but if you want the shitty little ratchet here, right?
Yeah.
Be aware the 16 piece is the standard set and the 20 piece is the metric set. I thought they were the same. Bit wise, what do we have in there?
By
3 flats.
By standard,
American standard.
Imperial?
We're the standard.
Imperial?
The British don't use that shit anymore, man.
Yeah, but I mean that's an imperial standard, isn't it?
Not anymore.
But that's what it's known as, correct?
I think it's now actually known as American standard because nobody else fucking uses it.
Well, 3 other countries, I think. There's 3 total in the world. So America's 1, and then 2 other.
Well, here's the other thing. Canada does use it. It's just not actually their standard, and the reason why they have to use it is because they're like our hat. Yeah. So if they basically buy anything from us, it's already in that. So they're kind of like stuck with it. Yeah.
Maybe Mexico's the other.
But you got your slotted, right? You got your Philipes, and you got 2 Torques, right? In here,
what are 2 Torques?
Torques. We got 4 slotted, 3 Phillips, and 3 Torques. So this is probably it's a more solid set. This ratchet though is. When's the last time you guys have seen a rat like? I feel like the ratchet is supposed to be on the inside of the ratchet, not the outside of the ratchet. Like,
it's kind of weird.
I want to see how many teeth we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14 or 15 tooth ratchet. You know how you guys are like being like, the 80 tooth ratchet isn't enough?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
15 teeth.
I found the 3 countries that use the quarter imperial standard. United States.
Yeah.
Liberia.
Oh, Gertrude's sniffing them now too. That's when you know it's bad when the granny can sniff it.
Yeah. Liberia, Myanmar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, the UAE used to.
But
they switched.
The UK uses it alongside metric, and some former British colonies like Canada and Australia still colloquially use units like miles and feet for distances.
Yeah, but they don't use it for it. But did you know? Okay, what does Canada build their houses with? They don't build them with a 3x2.
What do they build with?
2x4s.
Yeah.
So, what makes these kind of shitty too is they have this rubberized plastic coating. Now, the one that you're probably most familiar with, David, is the precision screwdriver. The one that we were all, like, basically, as soon as... We didn't even get official use iFixit, and we just fucking store-used the living crap out of it. Yes. I need to pop that off. Yeah.
What the hell? I don't think I've ever seen those on that set before.
That's because you know how often these people in the store stole them to use them and then put them back?
A bunch of beep redacted.
I need pliers, actually.
I have a bunch of bush ones. Where's your pliers over here? Right?
No, they're like...
Oh, they're right there. Oh, I don't know your tools anymore.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they've always been... The precision ones are over there. Okay.
Yeah, get that cable.
I don't know where the other one went. I think I shot... There it is. Yeah, so Screws has never seen these little red plugs in here. That's how they kept them closed, so they weren't tampered with. Yeah. But let's just say these were not great kits. Do you remember before the iFixit how we got better screwdrivers?
The installer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Auto Tech got them for us. And then we wanted better pliers. I think the not in-store, the in-home installers got us better pliers. Because they had access to real tools. So we're like, hey, can you just say you need one and
like the Snap-on tools guys used to come by and sell their tools to the installers?
Yeah.
Every month or something like that. Because I remember seeing that truck at the store numerous times.
I mean, unless they're getting their
you don't need
speakers.
Real tools. You're doing the squad wrong if you need tools, okay? Just sell them OS reloads and backups. Done.
Yes, you gotta sell a Windows setup.
Yes.
Where you just hit enter and hand it back to them.
Yes.
And then they look at you like
$40.
Yeah, and then they look at you like,
why
did I just pay you? And it's like, well, because you didn't know that you could literally skip every item in here.
That'd be $40. Now you know. There you go.
I remember another guy, and he's like, actually, I'm glad I came in here because it would have taken me so much longer because he was filling out all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, I keep getting this point, I can't get past it. I'm like, okay, so what you do is you get on here and you hit skip, and he's like, but it's there, don't I have to fill it out? I'm like, nah. I mean, nowadays with Microsoft you do, because you have to do that bypass, but you can't do that anymore. They disabled that in 25H2. Well, look at that, another reason to not go with 25H2. Oh,
26H2 or 21.
26H1, yeah, but that's ARM only, so
that's gonna be big. What?
Yeah, 26H1 is gonna be ARM only.
The H1 variants are gonna be ARM, and the H2.
Well, no, I think let's put it this way: new Snapdragon processors are coming out, and nobody bought the old ones, so they need a reason, I'm guessing, to add support for the new ones. Okay, I just
can't wait till all the banks buy a bunch of Snapdragon-based machines and. Why doesn't it work?
People are complaining on some of these, right? Yeah. That the bearing wasn't smooth enough for on the LTT.
Yeah, it's good.
That's just there you go. That's what it is. It's a plastic bushing that holds the screwdriver together. That this cap goes on.
You're welcome.
And look at how good this spins. Yeah.
You're lucky that it spins.
Yeah, you see in here? You see in here? Here's another huge thing that I always hated about these. That is not a magnet that holds the bit in. It's a little spring. So these aren't magnetized. That's why those always suck so bad.
Well, you get you pay for. So.
Whew, these things smell. That's for sure.
Gary.
Oh, do you remember this? The fact that getting the bits out, you literally need to take the extension.
You're doing it wrong, man. You just push on it.
Yeah, just push on it, David.
You just push on it. There you go, like that.
Do you remember how many of our clips in these were broken?
A few. Probably from just, yanking it out. Right? Get the fuck back in there. Garbage.
So when you guys are when I'm yeah, iFixit kind of set the game and you haven't changed well, I don't necessarily mind, because the options before iFixit were pretty shit. Yeah.
They had options though.
Here, so I don't know if you guys can see the finish on this bit. It is not the number of these that were stripped out. And on a lot of my videos that you guys are in, I'll talk to you guys about hey, buy a tool that if the tool wears, that you can either immediately go and buy another one for a reasonable price, or they covered under warranty, they have replacements. Skil doesn't fucking do that, and these bits are worse than any other 4mm bit that you've ever used. So I want to say when I started the squad, we had 3 different sets of these and remnants of the 3 sets.
We also had just a bunch of random I'm going to say stabbing tools. We definitely had some long screwdrivers that, were old, worn down, probably pieces of junk that people had kicking around. But,
I did bring my old blue one. I think that one is at work. Was there. That long blue one.
Yeah, maybe.
It was my one that I had half worn out, and I was I'll bring it in.
Did you claim it when you left?
No. You know what else I realized I left there in the previous video that I was doing that spawned this video? My magnet pad. Is the red metal one that we would leave on the shelf and attach all the little screws, the screwdrivers,
That's probably still there too.
Yep. Then you found the one day that I left my was it marathon mouse there? My triathlon mouse. Yeah. So what happened there, guys, is I may have worked for Geek Squad past when I started another job, and then sometimes for the other job I had to work while working. So that mouse may have been at work. Yeah. And then I apparently left it there and thought I probably thought I left it at a client.
I was wondering why the hell we had that, and I thought a customer left it sitting around. Like, who the hell
Well,
left
that
this?
was the one I bought because prior to the big thing for me was the Rival 3 wireless, man, when that thing finally came out.
Hey, give me that thing.
But yeah, so when you don't have magnets, guys, you just have this little spring in here, right? What you do is you take your bit and you just see, it's not in there, and you just jam it in there, and it actually retains the bit well. Here's the thing: every screw known to mankind will now fall off of it. And here, you can't magnetize it because this collar that it goes in, that's aluminum.
Aluminium.
Oh, sorry.
Aluminium.
So,
I got a kit.
I mean, and I shouldn't say, because, like, we did open computers up with these, and you can do it. But, like, look at the finish on this.
You may not have liked it
No.
at times, but, you know.
No. It was a huge thing once we got, what was that?
Stripped out a bunch of screws in the process of doing so. It was like,
yeah, what kit did we get? The Wiha? It was like the set of 4 drivers. I mean, you even went through those a couple times. Remember with was it the yellow cap or the red cap on them? They're like little precision screwdrivers.
maybe.
I don't have any because I have Craftsman or I have Fellow.
I just remember going through a number of the Apple ones for the phones too.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing I try to make people aware is, like, yeah, you get this kit. Be aware if you're using this on a regular basis for actual repairs, you will wear out bits. And that's not because you're doing it wrong. That's just...
Bits being poop?
Well, no, like, just using the bits, like, it happens. That's why it's a replaceable bit.
Yeah.
And not... You know, like, the reason why Apple makes them replaceable is because they need your torque spec to be correct, and if it's a little worn out, it's not going to...
Yeah, it's only like $90 for a new Torx driver. You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You know,
that's the driver, not the bit. The bit's probably like 15.
Well, the bit is sold as one piece.
Not with the handle.
Yeah.
No, you could get the bit separately.
I'm pretty sure that was all one thing.
You could definitely, because all the bits would interchange between the handles.
I don't recall that because the handles you had to torque down. They were
right. So the handles had a torque.
Yeah.
And then you could put any bit in them.
Okay, so I'm not remembering that portion of it then.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
And then the bits were a mix of the handles were Wiha because they had those green grips on them. That's Wiha. Yeah. The bits were Wiha and some like like individually, like, because it depends on what. Because remember, we had Pentalobe, we had JCS, we had
Phillips, but not Phillips.
Yeah, it's JCS. Japanese. Well, JIS is Japanese Industrial Standard. JCS is either Japanese Camera Industrial Standard or Japanese Compact Industrial Standard. It may have changed over time. But yes, I had to have David over here who's playing with the Kit Kats because I thought he'd have some nostalgia for these shitty tools that I decided to go on eBay and buy. This brand new set you saw here was $30 shipped.
Shitty tools.
They're pretty shit.
That's all right. Once that I had, it got me through what I needed it for, and then when I bought a $10 set from Hobby Lobby, that was basically a knockoff iFixit, and it had better bits, and I was like, yeah, you guys can have this skill set because this thing sucks.
Now you guys are probably like, why'd you get 2 complete sets of this? Well, I bought the smaller set, and then I realized that bit, like here, this bit orientation, that doesn't look right, does it? Yeah, so this is not the set. We didn't have the smaller sets. We had the 2021 size. Now, there is one set that's even bigger. That's when they stopped selling them as a 3-pack. Mm-hmm. Do you remember it was like a square box?
That I don't recall.
It was like very towards the end. Same shit inside of it, by the way. Same just garbage.
All 3 drivers, they just gave you everything in one package instead of 3.
Oh, we gotta get the pliers again. That's the wrong pliers.
Oh, I'm sorry, orange guy. There you go.
I feel like the smoke smell is still dissipating, but this has got to go out there. I am definitely actually gonna complain to the seller because I don't know if they knew that these were smoke damage, but holy fuck!
Got it from this place up in Wisconsin. It was dirt cheap. They said the store caught fire. And
basically, they stopped. Best Buy was still selling these when we had iFixit. I don't know if you remember that. Like, because they were in the these weren't considered PC repair tools. They were considered like home theater, or like it was by the extension cords in home theater.
They might still have them over there.
No, they don't. I checked because I was trying to look them up, and Best Buy makes it not easy to. I think even Skil is like, yeah, I can't believe we put our name on those pieces of shit. Yeah. She's gonna beat you, dude.
No, I'm trying to like keep her away from people because she's going ham.
Oh,
watch you.
Died. All right.
Going in circles.
So, I guess one way to like I think the smaller sets are a little bit older. Do you think somebody went to a marketing/branding skill? Look at the size difference on like this. You probably remember that big Skil. Yeah. Look at the little Skil. Like, there's a little baby logo. Look at that.
I wonder if that's better quality.
The older one? I literally think it is the exact same shitty quality. And just so you know, I don't know if you noticed, the backs of these are like rubberized, the rubberized plastic, like so they're all becoming sticky because they're from
gross.
However long ago,
Gross.
Ancient ago.
So they're like those gross old SteelSeries mice.
Here, okay, so the Skil's actually made by Bosch. This is 2010 for the smaller kit. And the newer kit is made. Oh, yeah. So this is made by Iron Bridge Tools, whereas that is Bosch. So these actually might be better quality, because I would consider like Bosch to be like at least a mainline tool brand. I mean, they look to be the exact same garbage, though, to be truthful. Yeah. This one does not have a year on it. It's stinkier, so yeah.
Stinky. Uh-oh.
So guys, just look at the play in this.
That's fine.
The also with how stubby, like, yeah, they give you bigger bits here, right? They'll be like, oh yeah, you can put a Phillips 2 in it.
That's fine.
Look at this retention.
Does it at least hold if you flip it upside down? Yeah, you put the bit in and then just flip it over.
It holds the.
Oh, okay,
it holds the.
I was saying if you hold it by the handle and flip it upside down, so the bit doesn't just like fall out.
Let's go wide. Here, so. Okay. Yep. Try pulling the bit out with your hand, though.
It's like complete shit.
All right, here, I gotta move the camera. Right. Like now take the LTT screwdriver and do the same thing.
It's like complete shit. It's just kind of You definitely, yeah, you have to, it's more purposeful, yeah.
Now try that ratchet. Now try that ratchet.
Yeah, totally works. If I hold my hand. Right?
And you guys are wondering, like, how can you come to appreciate a nice ratcheting screwdriver like the LTT? By living with...
Don't worry about it. It's really good. I feel like
and by the way...
it's already, like, shearing the plastic. You can see shavings.
Here, I'll zoom in. I'll give you a 5x zoom.
What is this shit?
Now, you guys might be like, oh, you're shitting on perfectly good tools. Yeah, I'm not saying these aren't going to go to use. I might, kick them over to Lance or something, because we literally used them for a company to make money and fix things.
Yeah, but we weren't supposed to be using them, because remember, you're using tools, you're doing Geek Squad wrong, okay?
Do you remember when I fixed the computer at the 10 steps, though?
That guy asked for you to do that. Didn't he also want you to just like chop a hole in it? Because what was he doing?
No, his power supply died, and it was one of those ones like from Dell that has the proprietary sized one.
So you're like, we can do it, but you gotta chop off like a hole to actually fit a regular power supply. Yeah, so that's like on the forums where the guy had the last day. They just hacked a hole in the side of his case. And he's like, hey, last day, don't care. The customer said it was okay, so just... I think it was like he's putting a full-size graphics card in, too. So
yeah.
Snipped part of the case out and then snipped it to get a full...
See, if they didn't want us to do that, they wouldn't give us the 10 steps, right?
I don't think we were supposed to have 10 snips. I think the installers had the 10 snips.
Well, I got them.
Yeah, we stole them when they closed all the install bases.
Oh, do you remember? Do you remember how shitty the not the hammer? We had a hammer, but like the drill. When we finally got a drill after the fire, they gave us a drill as part of like re-equipping our thing. Yeah. and it does like guys. The drill is like those Temu ones where like the charger plugs into the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was the most gutless drill.
I think I used the drill on the floors and I was frustrated more than anything. Just
and how much did it do to it? Nothing.
I think it actually worked okay. But yeah, I mean, it took a bit, and it might have been me pushing on it really hard. So.
I mean, at least one benefit of these is most of the tools from these Skil. I hate these collars. Do you see this where it's like a collar around there? Yeah. And it has a little ball bearing? That's all that holds the bits in.
She's sticking out her tongue.
Yeah? Yeah. She does that. She's a cutie. You tell it, David. Elliot tries to take pictures of me when I'm like that, and I do not like it.
She's just sticking out her tongue.
Yeah, she just has her tongue sticking out. Just a little bit. Just a little tongue sticking out.
Is she going to do it again? I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get the cable away. Come on. Come on.
You better not train her to eat all cables, because that's what it goes in her little kitten brain.
Nope.
No.
That was just a lucky moment.
Yep.
Never seen
Every now and then she looks at me like that, and she always looks so dumb. I'm like, it's so cute. And then I touch it, and she quick pulls it in.
Like a goofball.
Oh, here, guys. We have Paisley playing, and we have King watching Paisley play. This is pretty normal around here. Look at how big her eyes are. She's like, I will kill all the things. I will murderate. It will die. By the way, putting it up, she'll go after it if you put it up high enough. Paisley can jump, just so you know, David.
Don't eat that power cable.
Paisley will jump.
Don't eat that cable.
Paisley will jump from the floor on my shoulder.
That's pretty wild.
So you'll be like, "Oh, she surely can't jump and grab." Nope, she will.
If she
really wants it, yeah. Because I'll just be standing there talking, and then, thump, and I'm like, "Oh, hi, kitten." To do that, she also very much lands with her claws, which feels great.
Imagine, yeah.
Great.
Orange guy, come on. What you doing?
Oh, I get it, dude. Okay, so it's a double-sided. On this side, you got a bit driver.
You can put the thing
and on that side, you got a socket driver. It still has. What do we determine? 15? Like, that is the world's largest ratcheting points.
Like that. Oh my god, that thing is jank. I guess it works.
It is technically a ratchet.
Oop, you like that. And then... Hey guys, ratchet. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful too. Well, I had to pick these up and have you experience them again with me because I was talking about them and I don't know if I'm gonna keep both sets. One set may get passed along to a friend that can use it, you know. Mm-hmm. But I had to have at least one set just so like when people are like, you know, iFixit stuff's not good enough. I want you guys to see. And I would like to iterate to those out there that when this was out, this was the better set. There's the Chinese, like, just really, really crappy Chinese stuff that predated the because the iFixit set original one prior to what you're used to. And for those guys, I keep talking about the iFixit set. I brought my Pro Tech Toolkit. It should be noted, they changed the Pro Tech Toolkit. It has different stuff in. I didn't think they'd ever do that. But yeah, so. We got what? We got Torx. We got pause drive 0021. We got Torx. Oh, I'm reading the Spanish. No wonder that's going poorly. We have the Torx T5. That is why even after getting better screwdrivers, including the iFixit kit initially, we were still going back to this. A lot of the kits only went down. Do you remember we had that one like little screwdriver too? That only went to a T6. It was like a little interchangeable bit screwdriver. That only went to a T6. So the fact that this has a T5 kept this thing around far longer than it probably should have been.
Yeah, I think we used it for a lot of like crack open Lenovo's because I think they used Torx bits.
Yeah, or when we definitely were certified to open up MacBooks.
Yeah.
Didn't you know that Geek Squad repaired MacBooks in store?
Well, I mean, technically, it was just replacing a drive, I think, and RAM. At least on those old, what the
2012
ones?
2011, 2012, yeah. So
I think I attempted to open one of the newer ones where you had to like slide it.
Yeah, no, don't do it.
And it did not end well. I'm just gonna say that. So I stopped at that point in time.
I mean, we should have stopped much earlier point in time.
Well, I think that was after you were already gone. So it's just like, I'll see what I can do.
If you're wondering, guys, it was to the point where people would buy new MacBooks. Their old MacBook wouldn't turn on. Or they would bring their old MacBook in and they'd be like, oh, they just need OS reload. And I stopped fucking counting the number of these that were brought in that had failed hard drives. Like,
I think one of the times I claimed that it had a failed hard drive too. And then somebody went out to do a demo and they're like, yeah, the customer's complaining that it's not faster. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, because it has... I think the cable was fighting her or biting her because she was hissing at it. She was getting real mad at this thing. So that or her nail got caught. I don't know. But I was like, yeah, it's not faster.
Probably time to settle that down, but...
Because, your hard drive's failing. So why is it not faster? I'm just walking away at this point because there's no fixing this.
But yes, like literally, we exceeded 20 of these that were checked in for. It just needs a backup, or it's just the OS is slow.
Yeah, they kept checking them in.
And the hard drive was bad every single time. Every single time.
Yeah. We're damn near every single time. Or it was like gasping and it was on his last leg.
But like, and if you guys are wondering, the reason why we're joking about totally repairing MacBooks because we're not fucking supposed to. And once we started fixing actual Apple things like phones, we like extra were supposed to.
Remember the time that the guy wanted his I think it was his Mac Mini basically updated or his iMac updated? And you're like, okay, yeah, we'll do updates. They wanted it optimized, and then all of his software stopped working because
we jumped. Yeah, it was like a major jump. We had to jump past 10.6.8, and it's like I believe that's Snow Leopard, and
10.8.5 or 10.9.
Yeah. So like there's like a huge compatibility thing that he wanted it updated far enough, and we told him we could because it could be updated at the time to his supported OS.
Yeah.
But after 10.6.8, he lost the backwards compatibility support for his ancient software.
Yeah.
Didn't tell us any of this, nor did anybody, because we were focused on like, okay, how do we get this ancient? I think we even had him order in one of the, because like one of them required a disc for the license or something. Yeah. He ordered one of those in, and we finally got it done. And like, it's not that we lost the software; he just couldn't launch it anymore. He's like, well, I want you to revert it, and we're like. I
think he also wanted us to give him money back, and he wanted us to buy him a new license for the software or something like that too. And I think that was right around the time when we were done helping Green Bay. We're just like, deuces, you guys can deal with this because you guys should have probably double checked better before you checked all the shit in and made sure what he wanted when it said optimize and like updates and whatnot. Because I think all he really wanted us to do was like install the security update for that version of his operating system and then probably apply like application updates because there was nothing else we could do on his machine otherwise, basically.
Yeah. So all I'll say is like the first iFixit kit, like the predating this one, guys, and I have one coming. Well, it's not branded iFixit anymore, but it's the company that made it for iFixit because iFixit, for the most part, up until this set, wasn't designing their own kits. They were just finding good quality kits that other people made and rebranding them. Right, that was still a step up from the Chinese kits. But when they came out with this kit, like this guy that comes out of here, this was fucking game changing. This thing.
How many pieces is that? 48
or 52, I think.
6.
But this thing's game changing. And then what ended up happening is Best Buy, many years after this came out, by the way, not any recent time after that, but let me stock the Pro Tech Toolkit, and that's where this Pro Tech Toolkit is from. And we may have store used, and I think enough places that store used it where they said, remember there was like an email that came out that said like, do not store use, because like we didn't have like so many Geek Squad store used them because so they didn't have stock to actually sell, which is hilarious. And they're like, no, that's not an approved tool. And we're like, yeah, because your approved tools are junk, or we have to get the not only do we had to send in a request, and almost any time, like unless you could not operate with it, they would say no.
Yeah.
Like if you're wondering how we got a new scanner, was we're like, oh, the Apple one broke, and we could order Apple stuff without like as much oversight.
I might have ordered too many scanners on accident. And I might have got the part numbers a little wrong and ended up ordering $600 worth of Apple parts. I don't think the store manager.
Oh, you mean one screen?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I was like, $600 worth of parts? That seems a little excessive, but I trust.
Do you remember the crap I got? Okay, guys, we had a fire at our store. We got a new area for the Geek Squad. We actually had the prototype store for that type of layout of Geek Squad in all of the Geek Squads. Like it had a central what do you want to call it? What's the thing in like the kitchen? What do you call it? Counter island. Yeah, we had a central island, bunch of stuff like like we were like if not at least in Wisconsin, if not in other locations, the prototype store for this new layout. Also the layout that they gave us to where to put shit was fucking garbage. Do you remember that? They wanted like 8 desktops in one place, and then they wanted 3 laptops per shelf.
Yeah.
Like there's.
And they wanted to cut down and basically put Samsung repairs, which also required like another 12-foot section. So we were gonna have 1 4-foot section for laptops and 1 4-foot section for desktops. I remember that. So we were gonna be able to do like about 8 computers that we could work on at a time, 8 to 12 or something like that.
I need to have like 25 checked in.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah,
so we were the prototype for that store. But one of the part of that was that they're like any metal surface. Do you remember this? Had to have an anti-static mat. Yeah. So we measured all of them, and I spec'd out. Yep, we need this size. We need this many. We need this size. We need this many. Yeah. It was more than $1,000. I think might have been more than $2,000 in anti-static mats. And my store manager said, "Yeah, we're not ordering that many." And I'm like, I'm not the one saying you need to order this many. Yeah. That's corporate saying any surface in Geek Squad that is metal needs an anti-static mat. Yeah. Turns out every surface in Geek Squad is metal because they're all metal shelves.
They use those shitty shells, yeah.
And they ordered most of them. I don't know if you remember that. Most of them. We still had a couple shelves that were not.
Yeah, but I think they threw those up front, if I remember correctly, behind the sliding doors. And then I think that just turned into the customer.
Well, because that was supposed to be pickups.
Yeah, that just turned into the customer service area, and then like a demo area, if I remember correctly.
But yeah, and then originally, like I had to explain to them too that once we had them there, and we ended up, I think our auto tech helped us, but they did not understand that in order for the anti-static mat to like really do anything, you actually had to hook them up, and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to get an electrician for that, and I'm like, I mean,
had to be grounded.
Well, yeah, because they don't do anything, guys. If you don't ground. Like that's one of my big issues with Gamers Nexus. They ship the grounding thing for it. Yeah. However, they do not ship an adapter that makes it able to use your standard outlet as a ground.
Yeah.
Right? So they kind of leave it up to you like, oh, we've included the stuff to ground it, right?
Yeah.
But they don't include the ability. And like most people are not going to have setups at home to just ground stuff. Yeah. So like that, and I've told Gamers Nexus before, he basically dismissed it, but I'm like, Okay, so you know, like, because you have a banana plug on it, what if you added the 5-cent part that lets you plug it into your outlet and use your outlet's ground? Like, he's like, oh, but yeah, we do sell to, like, other international customers, too. And I'm like, okay, I guess. But, like, then you should have a note on your website, like, this does not work until you figure out a way to ground it. Yeah. That's like, you remember there was, like, the wireless anti-static wrist straps? Yeah. Guys, those don't fucking exist. Like, I mean, they exist, but like, they don't actually do anything. Because they say like, oh, there's a capacitor that like soaks up all your electrical. No, and trust me, I have seen in person people who care less about how to do their job than others open things up and immediately fry them because they're grounded. Like if you're running, we had a floor mat in that, at least in that area. I don't know if we had it for. Did we? I think we had it for a whole floor, didn't we? In the end. Yeah. All Black River mat. Yeah, so that mat is grounded, so that you're walking on grounded, right? And then our chair is an anti-static. It was like foam rubber. Yeah, foam rubber anti-static chair. Yeah. And realistically, when you're, because the thing is you guys are like, yeah, but like motherboards are like super. Yeah, here's the thing: when you start opening up electronics that are not meant to be like open, like they don't assume you're going to be building a phone. Turns out they don't make the guts of it as like resilient as say your motherboard, where they know some Jim Bob's gonna just take the thing in one hand and just like. I
will say cases are pretty resilient. I've been shocking the hell out of mine with static shock. Hey, I'm not meaning to. It's just dry, right? And I go to plug things in. And
I fear that when I go back upstairs. Like it was to the point where I actually was going to mount a brass doorknob on my desk that was then grounded to a ground on the wall, and I still may do that, so that before you sit down on your desk, you touch the brass doorknob so you dissipate it. Yep. Because yes, it used to be the point even down here back when I had the cheaper monitors, right? It would knock out one of the monitors every time, and it would send it through the computer through the dock, and then it would sometimes knock it out so bad it wouldn't come back. I had to turn it off and turn it back on, or like it wouldn't auto detect the signal anymore, so it actually killed the like the HDMI or the display port out, like because like there is amount of voltage on those. Yeah.
Mine's like I plug things into the front
USB port. So here's the thing, guys. At a minimum, when you're building a PC, you maybe use a anti-static wrist strap. At a minimum, touch something grounded. Pro tip way to do this: plug your power supply into the wall.
You can touch yourself too, or just rub your hands like.
Yeah. But here's the thing: power supply has to be turned on for it to do the things. Not like powered on, like as in working, but like flip the breaker on it. Yeah. And all you get to touch it. That's better than nothing. At least you are draining some of it. Residual static electricity. Yeah. At a minimum, do that. But yes, I personally, and I've seen people do it. Maybe not with brass doorknob, but they've had like stuff to touch that's routed to ground, at least at their workbenches, electronic workbenches, just to drain that excess power. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully Squeers over there got a kick out of this.
It brought back some flashbacks and NAND memories, like. You got PTSD, basically.
I would like to also iterate, once you start using these, if you guys see there's this nice chrome finish, that won't that won't be there long.
Shows the plastic underneath, more or
less. But yeah, I got 2 sets. I originally ordered this one. This one I got $20. I got these 3 for. That was a screaming deal. But then I realized I'm like, those don't look like they have enough bits in there. Like.
It was the precursor.
Yeah, it was the precursor to the ones. These are the ones that we actually used. Are the ones on the left here. Yeah. I think, to be truthful, those were store used.
Those probably were the ones we used right there too.
No, we were missing so many bits and shit was broken in there.
It didn't help that people would just come back and steal our tools and then just never return it as well. I remember that.
Dude, how long? Do you remember when somebody stole our Phillips 2 screwdriver, like our main Phillips 2 one?
Yeah, you went on a rampage.
Yeah, I turned over the store.
I thought you were going to kill someone for crying out loud.
I'm like, of all the tools you're to take, that is not one of them. And they're like, and I forget who had it, but they're like, yeah, I grabbed that one because that one looked like it was better. And I'm like,
I think it was Warehouse that had it.
Yeah, it just happened to be in Warehouse. And I'm like,
and they're like customer support had it. I don't know, one of the two.
Let's put it this way. It showed up on one of those things where, like, somebody knew I was on a warpath, so they kind of, like, put it out in the open in an area, is my guess.
I know the Apple chargers that we had in the drawer we needed for testing.
Yeah, required. By the way, required. With Apple, they will not take it if it is not tested. Yeah. And like, remember the dock? You had to use the dock. Yeah, certain tests will not work without the Apple certified specific.
It always happened to be a customer support that had it, and they were charging their phones. I remember that. Like, hey, I need this for my job.
Oh, really? Like, oh, can't we like borrow it? Yeah. You see a stack of non-Apple branded ones that we don't give a fuck about?
See the 4 that we threw at you that are sitting over there? Yeah, but they're junk. I don't care. This works. I need it.
But and in that case, it was the only thing that we could use. Like,
oh, that's an Archer, big boy. Goofball cat. Are you hissing at the keyboarding cat?
She's never done that to me before.
Maybe it's like
here
nails.
Oh, somebody took. Dude, look at that picture. That's like the most close-up picture known to humankind. Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I picked these up just because after talking to you guys with them, I'm like, I need to have a set of these tools, just for self-centering, for like when you guys are like, oh no, these are like way better, and I'm like, you could have literally had a job and had to use this, and no, they wouldn't replace worn-out bits.
You just did big stuff. Or you stripped out the screws on a consumer's product.
Here, do you remember this case? That's the newer one. That's square guy.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
Yep, that's the newer. It's a 33-piece.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
Here's the thing. The reason why I didn't buy that one, this triple set of tools was $20. Mm-hmm. That 33-piece is $20.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. I think when I bought that, even with the employee discount,
there you go.
Like 10.
So that's the one that we're missing. Eventually, I'll... and this guy's missing. It's good. I'm not buying this, guys. Look at this. He's missing the cap on the fucking thing. Look at it.
Don't even buy it. I'll just bring the set that I have.
Do you have it?
Yes, I believe it.
If it's still in good condition, I'll.
It has very little use, and I think it's in the garage somewhere.
If you find it in good condition, I'll take it off your hands and compensate with a Quiznos sub. So why would you get murdered?
They use it actually.
Oh, they might. Oh, then don't. If they actually use it, don't take it.
If it got thrown out in the garage and it's just been sitting out there and no one touches it.
But yeah, so we did have that better set for a bit. But if you saw that one video where the front's punched in, yeah, like the case was not actually better. I'm not saying that these were better because this sort of plastic on here, like, is like fragile. I'm pretty sure at least one of our 3 had the front broken off of it.
Yeah,
like
probably.
the... Yeah. But yeah, so I thought I'd add this, and like I said, I keep an eye out if you guys enjoyed these, like a look back on some older tools, because I do have the company that made the original iFixit set, like I forget what number pieces it is, right? Mm-hmm. But the original one, turns out they still make it. It's just not iFixit. It's branded like their brand. Yeah. And I bought one for $20 on eBay. And you guys can see where iFixit. We will compare it to this Pro Tech, which is not, by the way, this Pro Tech tooltip with this is LTT screwdriver in here. Mm-hmm. So you know, you know, because you guys are zoomers and you can't. Yeah. Imagine if I just at work doing.
I mean, most of the guys probably wouldn't care. I feel like the actual zoomer that sits behind you might actually kill you and or bop you with something. I'm just saying.
But yeah, so I did put my precision LTT screwdriver in there. But these bits are a huge upgrade over the original iFixit bits. So hopefully, if you hit that subscribe button, you guys will see that kit. If you're running, the design of the case of the original iFixit is really not that far off from this Skil kit. Yeah. That's just kind of how tool kits were back in the time of 2010. Yeah, and the other thing you'll see by the original iFixit kit, you will figure out, be like, why do all the Chinese ones, the cheap Chinese Temu precision screwdrivers kits all look the same? Well, because they all knocked off the iFixit one.
Which why all gaming mice look the same now too. How many knockoffs are there when it comes to Razor Vipers and Pros and?
I feel that got especially bad with what was that mouse, the Lance Head? That was the first one that within a year.
Cooler Master made one as well. I remember.
Yeah, and it was major brands now will make knockoffs, or what do you want to say, tier 2 brands will make knockoffs of tier 1 brands within a year.
I saw that they have a Dex clone as well, like a Logitech Super Light 2 Dex clone. I don't know who makes it. I can't remember the brand, but yes, there is a clone for that as well. And dozens of clones of the Super Light.
Yeah, the standard Super Light, which by the way, guys, it's not that good.
It's all right. I just gotta get one of those Super Light 2Cs. Whenever
you keep saying that, and then he uses a mouse that's bigger than it, and he's like, it's too small.
Yeah. I used that Corsair Saber, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I go much smaller than this.
and then the 2C's like substantially smaller.
Yeah, no, I probably shouldn't spend $160 on this. It's just gonna sit in a box.
So yeah, if you guys have any comments about these kits, and by the way, I'm not gonna say these kits don't work. We use them for actual years. And I personally had better tools at the time, and I would bring them in. Like when we do bigger custom builds, I would bring in my own tools. But eventually, we did push and/or find alternative means to get better tools in. Often, I would bring in my old worn out one because it was still. Because you're seeing these in brand new condition. Just imagine the bits worn out too. Okay, it's. How many of those screwdrivers that weren't ratcheting that you could put bits in the handle did we have with no bits?
A lot.
We had at least 3 of them.
I think at the end, before I quit, I think we had a drawer and there was probably at least a half dozen that were just in there, and I'm like, this is a piece of shit. All right, well, this is a piece of shit. All right, where's the good one? All right, I'm just going to use one that is actually a screwdriver that's a handle, and I'll just use this, and then the iFixit kit when I needed to do other stuff.
Yeah, by the way, I would like to iterate, all those ones would come with bits.
Yeah.
We had none of them.
I didn't touch that little ratcheting guy that came in there. That was one of them. I remember that. I think we had a blue handle variant of that too. And then I think that set.
Yeah.
I was like, this thing fucking sucks.
But I remember for the first year and a half, that's literally all we...
Yeah, that's all we had.
All we had.
Yeah, and I think I still didn't use it. Unless I had to.
Yeah. Like I said, the main reason that I remember getting that precision one out was for Torx T5. Even once we had the initial iFixit kit, because it didn't have a T5 in it. Mm-hmm. And there was one other bit in here. Maybe it was those smaller hex bits or something. There were other bits in here that we didn't have. I would like to iterate how worn these bits were too. It was to the point where they used the pause drive and the JCIS bits for Phillips because you didn't have a Phillips 1. You would use the thing that you have that is closest to, or if you did a 00, they're like, well, you got 000 or a 0.
Open that strip and screw out. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's Hey, Pacer, you want to come up there? All right, well, I think we're going to call it... you saw this smaller kit. Like I said, I knew it even came in that box. Yeah. That was brand new. This one does not smell smoky at all. Now, for my collection, though, these are the ones we actually use. So those are the ones I probably want to keep, actually. And those are the ones that smell like ass and were probably water damaged. They were brand new, though. You can see they were unopened.
Let them sit outside for a while.
Yeah, when Squares leaves, I'm literally going to be putting them in the garage. Because they're bad. They're... Oh, but I am messaging that seller. I'm like, hey, these smell like they've been in a fire, and all the labels are damaged like they were in water.
You have to get these from Kohler Best Buy.
Yeah, you didn't have these from a store that had a fire, right? Because what they do is they load all that stuff up and they just mass sell it off.
Yeah, we just put all the stuff in the Gaylords and we just shipped it the fuck out. Basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not saying that's ours, but like very well could have been.
Or from a Best Buy that had a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So will I necessarily ever use those? Only if like it's just the only thing I have that does that. Do I want it as a bit of nostalgia around here? Yeah, and I really want the precision set just to set this baseline of, so you guys know, just having not even a Pro Tech Toolkit, just having the bit set in the Mako or the Mahi, I forget which one it is. Just having that bit set, you've no idea how good you guys have it compared to even people who are doing it as their job.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, this is what the kitten does. You see that? Yeah, I made space, so that's obviously space for the kitten.
Yeah, if she fits, she sits.
Yeah. You want to say bye, guys, Pacer? Look at that. All right, have a good one. Hopefully, you'll see you in future videos. Peace.